today I have something so simple. I'll be breaking down this beat step by step. Hopefully my screen should be sharing by now. Let's just listen to the whole beat. First up, I'll start by showing you the chord progression. The root notes are G minor, going down to D flat, and then E. Plugin that I'm using is ELECTRA X. Let's hear the progression. Now, moving on to the effects. First up, I have Fruity Parametric EQ2, followed up by another EQ, then a limiter just to control everything else, followed up by Valhalla Vintage Verb, and here are the settings that I have. Moving on, I doubled up the sound with OMNISPHERE. The chord progression is just the same. On the effects, first up I have Valhalla Vintage Verb, S1 stereo images, a little EQing here and there. Another plugin is Grand Piano, and for this one, the same chord progression as well. Let's just listen to it. Moving on to the effects, nothing crazy. A little EQ first up, then I used this stereo plugin. I had to select all my sounds and route them to one last mixing slot. The reason why I had to do it, because I wanted full control of the sound. What I did on this mixing slot is pretty much simple. Loaded up CLA 76 compressor. Moving on to the vocal, I used Exhale. For this one, the key is GH minor, but then it shows ABM, and I think it's just the same. Let me walk you through the effects that I have on the vocal. Fruity Parametric EQ, Fruity Fast Dist. I was looking for a bit of distortion in the vocal, followed up by Valhalla Vintage Verb. And the drums down here are actually not a sample. I had to take my time on them, except for this one loop right here. Now, let me dive deep into it. You should notice the mixer parameters as I play the drum pattern. What I did right there, for them to be moving like that, I had to load up Fruity Peak Controller on the log drum. So to do this, right click on the knob that you want to control, go down to link it to controller, this window shows up. After this window, select the internal controller, and for the rest, I just had to level them out, had to cut out some lows because I didn't want the drums crashing.